Hi friends, Concy here from atop Serenity Hill, and today I am going to be playing in my cardboard journal. This is a small version of the one that I have a video for on YouTube. I'll link it below and it will be up in here for you right here. And it's just cardboard and masking tape, that's all it is. And so I am going to play with, I want to keep it simple. I'm going to actually set a timer for 15 minutes. Oops, I went too far. So 15 minutes, and then I'm going to also show you the supplies that I'm working with. So give me a second to get this back to 15 minutes. Don't you love when I'm doing this on camera? You know, no editing. It's 16. I went again. 16 it is. So a few things. There's some green acrylic paint, obviously, on here. And I have a couple stencils that feel appropriate for today. The reason I picked this one up was the word creativity, the word maker. There's the word makers here. This was from a retreat that I went to. I also, you know, I might use some of the symbols that are here. I also love this one that I'm going to do as an all over. Some white gesso. A bunch of makeup sponges, could not think about what they were. And my color today is going to be something I don't use a whole lot, which are these Neo 2 color crayons by Caran d'Ache. They're water soluble and I don't use them enough, so I wanted to use them because it seems fun to be able to use a supply I don't pull out very often. And we're going to see how it reacts to the gesso, which is going to be fun. So the other things that I have is I punched out a stack of circles from a book, from Bookpaper. I grabbed a couple pieces of ephemera and collage fodder from a little box of bits. Something about the neutral color of this and having to do with the Bookpaper kind of was speaking to me. And what started this entire thing was I got an envelope from an artist called Brandi Kincaid, and she sends out an envelope once a month that you can subscribe to called Extravagant Hope. And it's really delightful. I will absolutely link her below so that you can go check it out and see if it's something that you would like. And this was part of the hello postcard that she does. This is actually her handwriting in pencil. And I ripped it up because I wanted it to be thinner than a postcard to be able to glue it down. And then the package also included this wonderful sticker. This too is figure outable. And this feels, you know, appropriate that I'm filming this near the end of November in 2023. You never know when you'll catch this. And I feel like this year feels appropriate for this year. Like everything that's happening, we'll figure it out, people. We'll figure it out one way or another. Negative, positive, whatever it is, figure outable. So that's all I have. I'm keeping it simple. Again, I'm going to put 15 minutes, technically 16 on the clock. I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to play and we'll see what comes out. Okay. See you on the other side. Okay, so we've got our 16 minutes, and I'm not sure if I'm done, but that's one thing I always do stress to y'all when I do these 15 minutes. Sometimes the 15 minutes is what you need. You need to constrain yourself in the 15, and sometimes you need to see what 15 minutes brings you, and if it's not finished, stop, do it another time, add some more later, or come back and or keep going if you have time. And since I'm filming for y'all, I obviously have a little bit of time. So I really do love how the background came out. It plays off the words really well. I'm not sure about this folding it. So that's the one thing, as it dries, I was working so fast with the water that not all the glue was drying, so I do have to give it some dry time. That is the downside to working on video. But, you know, it's good for y'all to see how other artists work. So the one thing I'm trying to figure out if I would like is if I would like it to be a little bit white and almost like, you know, frame, I think is the word I'm looking for, because there's a lot of white here, like frame this a little bit. So I'm going to grab my white gesso and a fresh makeup sponge, not fresh that hasn't started to harden because the gesso will harden them. And I'm going to try something and just see if adding a little white around the edges makes me happy. And yes, it makes me happy. It feels like what it does is like, I'm using the word frame, like centers what I wanted to say, or not what I said, because it was what Brandi said on her note to, you know, in the little mailing piece. And it frames it and it gives it a nice center of what was said in the words. So love it. So I hope you enjoyed that. I was very excited to play with my Neo 2 colors on cardboard and on gesso. So, because I went straight on cardboard. So you got to see it play on straight cardboard, on gesso, and then also on the green acrylic paint that was there as a background. I do love the way that it reacts with this and how it gave it that really soft kind of crayon-y, but watercolor crayon-y look. It's really, really beautiful. So remember, this too is figure-outable. All is not lost yet. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today, everyone. Have a great day.